Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited. Starship SN9 flies but still can't hack the landing. Also, masks now mandatory for air travel. And Virgin Galactic ready to resume flight testing. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. We have an exciting episode filled with the latest news, so let's go ahead and start with Starship SN9 flies but then doesn't stick the landing. Finally, the FAA gave SpaceX clearance to fly Starship SN9 in the second such test of a higher altitude flight, this time to 10 kilometers, with a re-entry transition and final reorientation for landing. And again, SN9 got almost all of it right, almost. This time, it appears that in the final transition to the landing attitude and reignition of two Raptor engines, that one not only didn't fire up properly, but video suggests it may have come apart as debris was clearly seen near the descending machine right after reignition. SN9 hit the deck at a high rate of speed and inclined some 45 degrees off axis and offered the usual fiery explosion post-impact. In the meantime, SN10 is already on the pad and was close by as SN9 demonstrated its RUD abilities some 6 minutes and 26 seconds after roaring to an all too brief life. One SpaceX spokesperson indicated that SN10 might fly before the end of the month, but a lot will depend on what happened to the errand Raptor and what fixes may be required. More info to follow. After the break, first cargo door equipped King Air 260C enters air medical service. More on that after these messages.
Whatever your aviation goal, right now is a great time to get started.
So you'll be pleased to know that King Schools is having a sale right now that ends on February 9th. You can get 21% off any course by using the order code right now when you call King Schools or order online at kingschools.com.
Let's celebrate a new year of learning and flying, and we hope to see you soon at the airport.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Aviation's #1 safety equipment manufacturer. New ELTs and safety products that activate life-saving rescues across the world. ELTs and safety products for every type of aircraft. General aviation, business jet, rotorcraft, commercial aircraft. Easy installation, affordable pricing, safety and reliability. Visit www.artex.com to view our selection of ELTs and safety products today. Artex, your best last chance.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're going to be summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Let's start with first cargo door equipped King Air 260C enters air medical service. Textron Aviation has been awarded a contract by Air Archipels of Tahiti for one Beechcraft King Air 260 and one cargo door equipped King Air 260C aircraft. The aircraft are planned to be delivered to Air Archipels in the second half of 2021. Air Archipels currently operates a fleet of Beechcraft Super King Air B200s in French Polynesia. The first cargo door King Air 260 was ordered by Air Archipels and will be the first to enter service. And another air show canceled due to the pandemic. Due to the unpredictable environment that the COVID-19 pandemic continues to present, 104th Fighter Wing officials have made the difficult decision to cancel the scheduled 2021 Westfield International Air Show and Barnes Air National Guard Base Open House. The scheduled air show, which was to feature the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, was originally scheduled for August 14th and 15th. Women in Corporate Aviation announces over $60,000 in spring scholarships. Women in Corporate Aviation has announced their spring scholarship program. WCA has been honored to start the 2021 with an inspiring lineup of spring scholarship offerings, supported by a continuously generous industry. WCA including investing in new scholarship software, The software is allowing them to transition from a manual to an automated process, providing greater communication and an elevated experience from start to finish for each applicant and sponsor. Doug Jeans designated as new Executive Director for ACE. The Aerospace Center for Excellence, home of the annual Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo, has welcomed Doug Jeans as its new Executive Director. He will be relocating from Addison, Texas, where he recently retired after 27 years with the renowned Cavanaugh Flight Museum, serving from 1993 to 1998 as Director of Maintenance and an impressive 22 years since as the President and Executive Director. Well, that does it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's return to the rest of the news. Masks now mandatory for air travel. The NATA has broken down the current issues involved with being compliant with new mask mandates, sweeping through our transportation systems, including BizAv and a fair amount of general aviation. The CDC issued an order requiring travelers to wear masks when entering the premises of a transportation hub, awaiting boarding, disembarking, and for the duration of travel. The CDC mask requirement applies to aviation facilities such as airports, FBOs, and commercial aircraft operations, including Part 135 operations. This order took effect at the beginning of the month and must be followed by all passengers traveling into, within, or out of the United States, as well as operators of transportation hubs or any other areas that provides transportation. Here are some of the rules. And here are some of the exceptions. After these messages, Virgin Galactic ready to resume flight testing. More on that after the break.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
I believe that if people use the landing doctor training program, they will have less accidents and eventually their insurance will go down and they will make a superior pilot. We do personal limitation checklists, which is the most important reason you need to fly with limits. We do ground proximity awareness training, and we do this with a crosswind. We've been operating 6 Bristells for 2 years without one insurance claim. The Landing Doctor program is working, and you're going to hear more about it.
Welcome back. Virgin Galactic ready to resume flight testing. Virgin Galactic has announced the date of its new flight window for a rocket-powered test flight of SpaceShipTwo Unity. The flight window will open on February 13th with opportunities to fly throughout February, pending good weather conditions and technical readiness. The test flight will be crewed by 2 pilots and will carry research payloads as part of the NASA Flight Opportunities Program. Pre-flight preparations are already underway at Spaceport America in New Mexico, including rigorous steps to prepare the vehicles, pilots, teams, and facilities with safety procedures as a top priority. In addition, the Virgin Galactic Pilot Corps has completed 2 flights with its mothership, VMS Eve, for routine pilot proficiency training. This training included using the mothership to simulate the glide and approach to land phase of flight for SpaceShipTwo, showing the versatility of VMS-E as more than just a mothership. The key objective of the upcoming flight will be to test the remedial work that has been completed since the December 12th flight, when the onboard computer halted ignition of the rocket motor. The team has since conducted the root cause analysis, completed corrective work required, and carried out extensive ground testing. The next stage will be to assess and verify this work during a rocket-powered flight. Well, that does it for our show today. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. You can catch episodes of Airborne on Roku and Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne in the directory. And don't forget to follow us on social media and feel free to comment with story ideas or just to say hi. We'll see you next time.